Hi guys, today we're going to be discussing the official Plants vs Zombies level builder recently released for PvZ2 China. Over the last few months, it certainly seems the Chinese version of the game has been experimenting with lots of different ways to keep the game interesting and exciting for the player base. Before Christmas, you may remember the Plants vs Zombies 1 themed levels that saw the return of the backyard, pool, night and roof for a short period. We've had the introduction of artifacts, which are the new items that basically add power-ups into levels. We've had new plants, zombies and even a new PvZ2 China website that got launched back in October 2021. If we compare this to the international version of Plants vs Zombies 2, which has only really released new plants, and I guess we did get the Big Yard Big Top event that recently added in a bunch of new zombies and levels, but it's clear the PvZ2 China team has really been able to let their imagination run wild, and they've not been afraid to try new things. The most recent addition, of course, which we are discussing today, is a Plants vs Zombies level builder, a feature that I don't think many people have really demanded, but it's certainly something I think many of us have always dreamed of being able to do. Now, PvZ2 China isn't the only Plants vs Zombies level builder. Some of you may have used the one that comes with the Eclipse mod, but I believe that one is an external piece of software and involves coding, so it's not necessarily something everyone can do. But with PvZ2 China's level builder embedded directly into the game, in my opinion it makes level building much more accessible to all players. It's simple, easy to pick up, but does have some limitations. So to access the level builder or creative garden, which is the translation, you first need to make sure you have completed Pirate Seas level 6. If it doesn't pop up when you log in, you may have to replay the level. Also, a big thanks to Seferiso for helping me get access to the level builder, as I couldn't work out how to unlock it. So here's the main building tab. You can select to edit existing levels you have made or create new ones. When you start from scratch, you'll be given a bunch of level type options, and from the translation you have the following. Optional, this is just a normal level where players can choose plants. We then have Conveyor Belt, Indestructible, Zombie Maze, Dr. Zombos and Theatre Fright. Once you have made your choice, the game will load up a blank garden and you can start creating. The creative mode is split into two sections. We have the garden you see now, that is all about the plants and yard options, and the second screen is all about the zombies. So in here you can do a number of things. First, you can see the seed packet slots, which you can leave blank. If you do that, it means the player can choose any selection of seed packets. If you start filling these in, however, any plant you have selected will be set as required. So basically you can choose what plants a player is able to use. If you go down to the option at the bottom, it allows you to select banned plants. So if you want people to choose their own plants but ban them from using explosive plants, for example, you can do that. There's also an option to unify plant order, but I have no idea what that means. Now if we look at the yard itself, we have a couple of really cool options as well. So if you click on any square, you can choose what is spawned there. So you have a choice of your regular gravestones, potions, power squares, but you can also pre-place as many plants as you like. Then we have a couple of other options dotted around the edge of the screen. At the top left, you can choose the starting sun quantity for the level. At the bottom right, you can choose what world you want your level to be set in. And finally, on the top right, we have the rename button, exit button and zombie settings button. Speaking of which, in the zombies menu, again you have quite a bit of customization on the zombie spawning. You can create up to 10 waves and choose exactly what, when and where the zombies spawn. Just click on any square and you can place as many zombies as you like. If you click here, you can go to any world and select whichever zombie you need. Want to place 5 gargs on wave 1? You can do that. You can also choose if plant food is dropped in the wave, and if you go down here, there's some special options for each wave. This includes stuff like sandstorm, bot swarm and snowstorm. As well as this, you can again customize the type and amount of zombies that spawn during the surprise attacks. Finally, there are a couple of quick options that allow you to clear all zombies and a number of other things. So that's pretty much all the options I could find, but the fun doesn't stop there. PvZ2 China have gone all out for this one. Not only does this allow you to create your own awesome levels, very much like Fortnite creative mode, you can make your levels public for other people to play, and vice versa, you can complete other players' levels. If you head over to one of these tabs, you can go through an absolute ton of custom made levels. I think the tabs are labelled as new levels, most popular, top rated, my collection, so you can save the levels you enjoy the most, and finally search. The other really cool thing, as well as that, you actually get rewarded for completing other people's levels, and you can buy stuff from the store. The gold tokens are obtained by playing other custom levels, and the purple creation tokens are obtained by other people playing your levels. From the description, you get 1 creation token for earning either 100 plays or 10 likes on one of your levels. Overall, I'm genuinely really impressed by this level builder. Like, they could have just made this into a sandbox mode that players could use as a learning tool, but no, they decided to do this properly and create a fully working creative mode that allows the PvZ community to share their own custom levels. Players now have access to thousands upon thousands of new levels to enjoy. Now, despite all the good I have just mentioned, don't get me wrong, this isn't perfect yet by any means. A couple of things I find strange is that there are no options to add lawnmowers. I've checked on a variety of other people's levels and saw no lawnmowers either. So yeah, kind of wish they would add that in. There's also a number of worlds like Sky City and other event worlds that appear to be missing, and a number of other mechanics, but for the most part it works pretty nicely. I'd also like the ability to add water lanes and other stuff to really make my levels feel unique. Finally, if you do want to install this version of PvZ2 China version 2.8, head over to Seferiso's video on this, and there's a link in the description. Anyway guys, that's about it for today's video. Let me know your thoughts on this level builder in the comments below. But other than that, don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons, turn on notifications, and if you want to support the channel further, check out my Patreon page by clicking on screen now or through the link in the description. Okay, thanks guys, bye.